Hello and welcome back to Project Zomboid. This game is already depressing enough as it is, literally telling you every time you're loading in that you will die. And today I've decided to make the game even more depressing by seeing how many zombies I can kill before I physically starve to death. Now, only water and plenty of guns are allowed. Decided to spawn in the West Point police station. Zombies count on high. Ian starving created, and this is how he died repeatedly. Spawned in and hoped for the door to the armory was open, and it was. Decided to move the guns and ammo I wanted over to the prison cell, thinking it was indestructible, something I would find out later was not true. Moved the water dispenser, blocked the door, and was ready to start blasting. It was all going well until the table broke and I decided to grab an extra gun, only to be bit right on the neck. Managed to save him with like half a second to spare, but then soon met his fate as the door broke down. Attempt 2 started pretty much the same as the first, but I knew if I was going to camp in the room, maybe more barricades were needed. Placed the table in a slightly better spot alongside the metal cabinet by the cell door, then blasting began. Eventually had to go to sleep, which allowed the zombies to break through the table and the door, leaving the cabinet as the last defense between me and them, and of course I lost this scenario. Third attempt was near the same again, but I decided to try and get a vehicle instead of staying in the cell this time. Found a lot of shotgun ammo, but no vehicle I could use, and before I knew it, I was back in the police station having an intense standoff with the Zeds, which lasted longer than I expected, but ultimately ended in the same cell again. I killed more zombies in the 2 hours though than I did the other runs I had. Attempt 4 was the most unlucky by far. Instantly an alarm goes off, armory was locked and I was totally fucked. Managed to train the zombies like from old COD days. Then ran into the car park to see what I could only describe as one of the biggest clusterfucks I've ever seen in this game. At that point I honestly gave up with the attempt, as honestly what the fuck even is this shit. Attempt 5 started better. Armory was open, we found a vehicle. Now all we had to do was shoot out of it and easily get kills. Easy, right? Well, apparently not, as I parked the car next to a wall and I couldn't shoot, so I drove around, shooting zombie by zombie, until eventually fucking up big time, being dragged out of the car and treated like a lunch snack. After seeing what happened, I decided the best idea would be to have some rest, which is when I decided to play this the same way as I would if I was going to survive normally. I also decided I needed to set the zombie count back to normal, as it was getting insane. Spawned in, grabbed some clothes, shotgun and assault rifle, all the bullets I could, and I was on my way to finding a working car. After bashing some heads, made my way back behind the police station and got myself a working car. Needed to make a stop to grab some water for myself. Who knew this would almost get me killed? But after dealing with the horde, grabbed a watch, found keys to my new car, grabbed more ammo and some pots with water, and then I was ready to start murdering all the zombies in my way. By the end of day 1, made our way to Mordor, where I decided to park slightly up north and went to sleep. Day 1, survived. Started off day 2 with slaughtering right away. Decided to honk around, then come back into my spot on the road, sitting comfortably, murdering zombies. Ran out of shotgun ammo halfway through day 2. Luckily still had some assault rifle rounds to go through. Day 2 ended in the car again, off-road, silently listened to the radio letting me know the world is ending. Decided to skip some time before going to sleep. The next morning decided to use the rest of my ammo and went on to find a place to die in solitude. And after finding that place and taking a seat, the hunger pains began. I didn't know how long I had left, but I wanted to spend it near the one thing that helped me in this life, the car. Slept in it one last time, and after glaring and saying goodbye to it for hours, took off all my gear, spent the whole night staring at the car again as the morning before just was not enough, then took my final steps towards some zombies before collapsing from starvation. So there you have it, 3 days, 23 hours survived with 443 zombies killed. This challenge has been very challenging, but I believe I accomplished the goal I set out for myself and set a record for this challenge, which I hope maybe some of you will try for yourself. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel if you enjoyed the content. It's been ZKLAC, stay safe out there and I'll see you in the next video.